Welcome to the first official video of the Insider Internet Success web video show. I'm thrilled to have you here. You know, for the last few years at least, this show has been in the making, so I'm really excited that we're out here, we're shooting, and we're getting this video to you right away. Over the next few weeks, days, months, I'm going to be releasing these various different web video shows. Short, up to 10-minute bursts of information to help you figure out how to get more traffic, get more conversion, get more online profits, and get more sales and money into your bank account using the internet. My goal is to help you transform your business and your life using the internet, using these video shows. It's completely free to you, so feel free to interact with me, because the more you interact with me through comments, through liking it, through sharing these videos, I'm going to be doing more of these. So I'm really excited. I've got a whole list of topics coming up in the next few weeks and months, and I'd love to hear what you'd like me to share too. So be sure to be around and be sure to enjoy that experience too. This show has been in the making in my head, like I said, for many years. I've always wanted to create regular video content and share that with you. And finally now I've plucked up the courage and created the time in my schedule to be able to do this. So I'm really thrilled that I could do that for you. You know, one of the things that gets me really excited is finding little bits of information that I read in books or magazines, and little, one-liners or two-liners that make me go, aha. And it's those one-liners or two-liners that help me absolutely make tiny little changes in my business that over time results in huge changes. In the same way, I'm hoping that by picking these small topics, expanding on them, really getting you to understand what it really means for your business and showing you ways to do things, I'm hoping that you too are also going to find these aha moments, these new insights that you can apply to your new or existing online business. Now, before we get any more into the content, I'm going to be giving away a very special prize at the end, or at least I'm going to be running a contest to tell you about the special prize right at the end. So keep an eye out, watch the video right till the end. Once we get through the exciting content all about creating raving fans, we're going to get right to the end, and I'm going to share with you a very special contest where there's a special prize for you to be had. So the reason that I'm putting on that special contest that you've got to stay right to the end to hear about is because I'd like to get more people to hear about this show. If more people come here and get value from what I'm sharing, ultimately it means that a lot more people are going to be helped, their businesses will grow, and their lives will change. And that's a wonderful thing to do. So with your help, if you enjoy this specific first initial video, I'd like you to press the like button, leave me a comment, share the message, and let's get more people to share this stuff. But be sure to wait till the end, because I'm launching this show today, and here's a special contest for you. Now, there's one thing that I'd like you to do, just before I jump into the content. If you like these videos, and you want to know more about these videos as soon as they launch, I'm looking at the schedule of every Tuesday right now, but if you want to know when they launch every week, every Tuesday, then put in your name and email at the top on that big bar underneath the header, press the submit button, and you'll be notified as soon as a new video releases. I'm only going to email you when I release videos, so rarely any other time else. So join that list, and that list is only for video alerts, and you'll get video alerts as soon as their videos are out. So a great way to keep in touch, a great way to be notified just in case you forget or you're not able to watch a video. So let's get into the content. The topic that I've selected for today is create raving fans. So let's get into today's video, all about creating raving fans. You know, whether you're in a business already or not, or you're starting from scratch, how many of your current customers, the ones that come to you, come back to you over and over again, but also send you other people? So how many referrals do you get? How many people buy from you because they're buying from you because they've liked something you've done before, and they're also sending new people to you? Or if you're starting a new business, how can you plug this system in so that you're doing everything right from the start to create raving fans? To create people that are your advocates, that are talking about you over and over and over again, sharing your messages with the wider world, creating like an army of people, you know, like marching army of people that are out there sharing your message with the world. And having a group of people that are out there raving about you because they've either experienced your products or they've experienced it multiple times, and they're bringing new people to you, and they're coming back and back again. Isn't that like a cheap way to get new business and increase your profits? because you don't have to go out there and spend a huge amount of time finding new business, because these people are coming to you over and over and over again. I mean, that's one thing that I've loved. You know, my music business, I would say that at least 40 to 50% of people have bought again and again and again, primarily because of the kind of content that we've created, the value in the training that they've recognized, that they've used, and they've got results from. So first of all, if you don't have a system that already creates raving fans, you need to go back and re-examine what you're doing, re-examine your marketing systems, your content systems, and think about where you can find raving fans. Because every element of your business process, whether it's delivering content, the value in the content, the marketing, the service, every single element there has an opportunity. There's a profit center, and there's an opportunity for you to get raving fans from that. And second, of course, that if you haven't yet got a business up and running, you need to think about where in the processes of building a business, delivering content, doing the customer service, can I create raving fans? So how do you create raving fans? That's the question. When you know how to do that, then it becomes inbuilt into your business. And that's the powerful thing, because you want to create raving fans from every single customer that comes. Now, of course, that may not happen. Some customers will walk away unhappy, disappointed. Some customers will just get what they want and leave. But some of them, through their service, the experience that you deliver to them, will become raving fans. And you want to increase that number every day by 1 at least. So the question to ask is, what experience are you taking them on? What journey are you taking your customers on? What path are you driving them down so that they become, in your business, through your business, raving fans? It starts all the way from the first promotion they see of you, the first contact they make with your business. Maybe it's an email, it's an ad, it's a banner ad, whatever it is. What is that first contact they make with your business? How do they find you? Maybe it's through Facebook or social media. That first interaction, what does it make them think of you? And then step by step, through the contact process, visiting the website, getting more information, the process of delivering the information, delivering the product they buy, the order process, the customer service process, every step of the way. What are you doing to create raving fans? People that talk about you, people that recommend you, people that refer you. What are you doing? Now here's the thing, this is how you think about it. Let's get more specific actually. When you think about emails, for example, when you get an email from a client, how quickly does it take for you to respond? Do you respond like within 24 hours, or do you take 4 or 5 days? When someone gives you a ring, how do you speak with them? Do you speak with them when you're so rushed? Do you take the care and the attention to give them exactly what they need? The key is in delivering experience. An experience that will be, in their point of view, something where you've given your time and your energy to deliver for them exactly what they need. So it's personal, it's interactive, and it's exciting, no matter whether that's you or your team. Ultimately, creating raving fans comes down to the values you have in your business. You know, what does your business mean? What does it stand for? What does your online website mean and stand for to you and to your competitors? For example, you got to examine this, all right? But here's some examples. Are you proactive or are you reactive? Proactive is like the type of person that says, you know what, I'm going to stand up and help you no matter what. Here, I'm going to find the solution to your problem and I'm going to deliver it to you. I'm going to give you what you need. I'm going to respond to your emails and ask you. Now, it doesn't mean that, you know, you're controlled by the customer, because that's not what you want, obviously. You want to be run in a way so that you're delivering to them the value, but without being put out into something completely different. But of course, if it's something you can't do, you'll be honest, you'll say, I can't do it, but here's somebody else that can help you. So are you being proactive or reactive? And second, are you dealing with problems right away, or are you leaving them for weeks or days and months? Now, I know this from firsthand, that when I've had customers email me, in the past, I used to leave them for quite a while. Not very good, of course, because word spreads, they don't like you, they create bad negative impressions about you, and things change, right? But now, the systems are in place in my various different businesses that I or my team are going to respond within 24 hours for new people and try and get them the answers and the requirements they need. And with clients, whenever possible, even sooner than that, so that they get the ideas they require. You know what's really important? Consistency. Because if you respond right away to one person, and then that same person emails you in 3 days' time, and you're really busy and you can't get to your email and you can't email them, it's going to be another few days before you send them an email. And that's not consistent, because they're really excited, they're expecting some responses from you within just a few hours, and instead it's been a few days. So consistency is key, and when you deliver consistent experience and journeys for your business, you create raving fans. There's one thing today that helps you create raving fans much quicker, much easier, and much faster than anything else out there. And so no prizes for what that is, alright? Social media. Social media, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn, and so many other different websites. Because it's user-generated content where people are actually creating the content themselves, interacting, updating, adding photos, adding statuses, it's so easy for people to start writing about you and sharing the message about your experiences with you and your business. Obviously, if it's going to be so easy for people to write really good stuff about you, it's obviously going to be much easier for people to write bad stuff about you. So your reputation is that line. But that's got to put the pressure on you to deliver the best that you can. So always consider how you can be delivering the best that you can. You know, one of the companies that I always admire when it comes to customer service and ultimately raving fans is Zappos. We've probably all heard about Zappos. Zappos is this online shoe retailer, footwear retailer in the US that does over $1 billion in sales. And they are famed, and even the founder has written books about customer service because their entire business, from what I understand, is built on the foundation of customer service, giving excellent ideas, providing service, and getting people's products to them in time. People are taken care of when you approach that company. Going to shop at that company is no longer just a shopping experience, it's actually an experience in getting exactly what you want, the feeling that you want, the result that you want having got your footwear, and that's exactly what that company is built on. And there are many, many more examples like that. I mean, think about Apple stores. Any Apple store you go to is filled with lots of people in blue t-shirts waiting around, happy to help you. Now, they're of course very busy, generally, their stores, but there are people there that are willing to speak with you, take the time to explain things, to work with you about how things happen, to discuss with you various different solutions, how they work, how you can use them for what you need. That's great service. That service extends from, of course, Steve Jobs and his philosophies, but how amazing that you go to an Apple store, you have a wonderful experience, the person deals with you very well, and then you leave. You're a raving fan just from the experience without even touching the product. So that's also wonderful, another example. But back to social media. The really cool thing about social media is that it's easy to build a following. And not just is it easy to build a following, but you can build community around you, your product, your service, your website. And building community is always fun because when you're working with a community, when you're interacting with a community, there are lots of cool things that happen. You get to start sharing information, people start interacting with each other, and you're building like this whole group of people that are excited about you, excited about your product, excited about your website and the things that you deliver. And naturally, that attracts people. When there's great energy in one place, it attracts a huge number of people. In the same way, when there's lots of great testimonial, great buzz, great ideas about you being shared on social media, there's lots of exciting attraction of new people to the website. So where do you start? Well, the first thing is to focus on giving. You know, you can have only two intentions in life. You can have the intention to give or the intention to get. And when it comes to social media, the ultimate thing is to have the intention to give without expectation. Because the intention to give without expectation could lead you to huge, huge successes. I mean, creating conversation by adding value, by adding ideas, comments, sharing tips, sharing quotes, sharing insights that can help people, and getting people to interact with liking and commenting are wonderful ways to initially start the relationship. Because even if somebody hasn't bought with you, you could still create raving fans. I mean, the number of fans I have in my music business that haven't even bought from me yet is outrageous, just because I share with them good quality information on a regular basis. And you know, one day when they're ready, I'm sure they'll come and buy, or they'll refer me, and many have already. But the great thing is that just by building that free value, that free content, I become the trusted advisor. The person they want to go to, the person they want to see is, this is the person that I'm going to go to for what I need, and I'll recommend them as well. All because I've given away free value and I've built up a relationship. So focus on giving. Not only do you want to focus on giving, you also want to work on creating conversation. Because it's all well and easy writing status updates every day, but if you're not getting any interaction, if people aren't commenting to you and writing to you, then what's the point, right? So you want to get conversation going. Entice people, ask questions, share quotes, and get people to like what it is you're doing. One more thing, use video. If you can get up on your website and start sharing on video, no matter how bad you are, like I'm really bad, okay? I don't think that I present very well. I think that I have a passion for it, but I may not be a professional speaker. But one thing that I do know how to do is bring my passion, because I'm really excited about sharing things, about building community, getting more marketing, getting more sales, and that kind of stuff really excites me. And naturally, I know from the successes that I've had how to do these things. So my passion, my experience comes together to create these powerful videos. Over time, of course, hopefully I'll improve, I'll take about your comments, I'll practice a bit more, I'll get better. But starting right now, use your passion, use your energy to share what it is you know in the same way on your website, so other people can also get to benefit from that value. So here's another idea. Why not keep your website and your name and your product name simple? Now, whatever it is you're branding, whether it's you, your product, or your website, keep it easy, memorable, and simple. Try and find ways to match up your product with its benefits, with its values. So, you know, if you were a Zappos, Zappos is a very cool, quirky name that people can remember. Now, I'm not sure how that relates to shoes, or if there's another language that it works, and I haven't done the research on that. But it's a quirky, catchy name, and people remember it very quickly. So I would think about doing that as well. Find a name for your business or product, if you're starting out that is, that can become quirky, that can become memorable, that people can share and people can relate to as well. That's also a very cool way of doing it. The other thing is that on your website, have Facebook buttons, retweet buttons. Now, everybody's pretty much doing this right now, but you'd be surprised how many websites are not doing that. I felt a bit weird putting this tip into here because I think most people have already got Facebook and Twitter and LinkedIn buttons on their websites and Google Plus buttons on their websites, but really many don't. So I thought I'd chuck this tip in there because it's very simple. Go to Facebook and find a Facebook button and put it on there. Find a retweet button and put it on your site. Get people to press these buttons because that's sharing. And the more people that are sharing these things, the more people that are going to have a look at these things and create raving fans for you. Ultimately, a raving fan is somebody who really enjoys what you're doing, really likes what you're doing, and shares what you're doing, as well as comes back for more business with you. So that's the goal. That's what you want to create. So there you have it. Those are the things that I've been practicing in my business that help me create raving fans. And if you do them yourself, start slowly, you're going to create these raving fans yourself. Now, before we end here, I hope you've really enjoyed this first session. I hope you've really enjoyed this web video show. Naturally, I'm going to keep improving, I'm going to keep rehearsing, keep writing new ideas and sharing them with you. Please bear with me as I improve. I hope that every week I'll get better and better, and I'll make each video even more better for you so that you're getting the most out of the training. But if you've enjoyed this one so far, great. I'm really glad, and I hope that you'll stick with us for the journey ahead. Now here's a special contest. I'm giving away 3 Amazon Kindles. Now here's how you're going to get your hands on one of these Amazon Kindles. Okay, the Amazon Kindle is a wonderful tool. Every single day I have my books that I read in the Kindle. I read them whenever I can. It's something that I can easily carry around with me, and I have hundreds of books on there that I don't have to carry everywhere else. So it's a wonderful tool, and reading is a beautiful way of learning new ideas, something that I practice a lot of the time. So here's how you can get your hands on one of these beautiful Amazon Kindles. Leave me a comment at the bottom of this video telling me what topic you'd like to know more about. What is the one thing that you'd like to learn more about that I could pick as a topic and share in a forthcoming video? What is the one thing that I could share with you, that I could take, I could detail, I could write my insights, my learnings, my experience, and share that in a web video so you can take my ideas, strategies, and implement them in your business? So just leave me a comment with one idea, at least one idea. I mean, if you write more, that's fine, but leave me a comment with one idea. Everybody who comments, I'm going to take the names, put them into a hat, draw 3 lucky names out, and those guys are going to be sent from me an Amazon Kindle right to their house. So do that, okay? And the contest lasts for 2 weeks. Actually, no, the contest lasts till the end of October, which is 2 weeks. And you have till the end of October 2011, this year, to leave your comment. If you leave your comment in the next 2 weeks, then I'll draw some winners, and the winners will get these Kindles. All you've got to do is let me know some key ideas or insights you'd like to know about. Maybe it's finding a niche. Maybe it's getting joint venture partners. Maybe it's creating membership sites. Maybe it's getting traffic. Maybe it's using Facebook. Maybe it's social media. What specifically would you like to know about? And I'd be happy to share that with you. So leave those comments in. It gives me some insight, but also it gives you a chance to pick up some cool gifts. So I hope you've really enjoyed this video. Remember to put your email address at the top. Join us in the journey. Like the page. Tweet the page. And I look forward to having a good session next week and putting up the video for next week very soon. So all the best. Speak to you soon, and goodbye.